Hey, welcome to the show. It's me, Staffy. It feels weird saying my own name when it's not a video. What? What? It's okay. I break it every day. Kind of unplanned, kind of not. The unplanned. Look at the hair today. Fuck. Um, but semi-planned. You guys have said through some very interesting things in the Discord. One of those being the Island Boys body cam footage of when Red was arrested for allegedly throwing a donut at his ex-girlfriend. Oh no, that's not what it was it? It was actually domestic abuse, something much more serious. But donut throwing could also be domestic abuse if you really think about it. So I think we should maybe we'll give it a little sec and then we'll jump into it. Other news: submarine. I believe everybody's dead. So there's that. A bunch of millionaires. One really big one died on a submarine. That's news. And also, not only that, it was predicted by The Simpsons yet again. I don't know if you. Yeah. I don't know.
What?
Are you familiar with The Simpsons conspiracy theory? Okay, well, how about if you think that's bullshit, then how about you fucking watch this then? Wait, hold on. Sorry. Let me fix it. I've got that fucking song that the dead fish on the wall sings, that Don't Worry Be Happy song. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about. But when I was a kid, my dad, being the child that he is, thought the best thing in the whole entire world was this fish. He went to America for like Lives and Mess, rip to those people. They had a tragic ending. Oh, yeah, 100%. I didn't even think about that. Hollywood. Hey, my beautiful people, I've missed you all. We've missed you too. Lives and Mess, by the way, welcome to the show for the first time. I do agree. Very, very sad to think of their ending. Shantae Taylor, you finally made it. Your notification worked. All right, so before we get to Island Boy body camera footage, let's have a look that The Simpsons predicted it yet again. I don't know if you're familiar or not with it, but The Simpsons seem to. It's like a conspiracy that The Simpsons know what's going to happen. I don't know what connection there is. Like, I don't know if people are thinking that what was his name? The guy at the start, Matt Growling or whatever, is like just running around the world making all these conspiracies come true. I don't know what the connection actually is.
The Simpsons predicted it again.
Let's see. Wait, sorry.
I'm filled with joy, searching for treasure with my long-lost son. My dream for each of you is that you find the happiness I feel today.
Let's see.
To someday wear a real wetsuit instead of one that is just painted on.
Missed a spot. There we go.
Okay. Well, there's a submarine. I guess this is the rich guy.
Some of Mother Nature's most stunning creatures.
Are they going to see the Titanic is what I'm interested in.
That's what you get for being luminous, jerks.
Homer,
Amazing.
the treasure of Pisa Mahado.
Oh my god, no.
Hey guys, we found the treasure.
Okay.
I'm bringing it right to the bar.
I'll see you soon, Homer. We got somebody else coming in.
Were they radioing? Does anybody know? I haven't been reading this story completely. I've been more interested in the parodies and memes. But if they were talking to people as well, that will be interesting.
WA3QIZ. Do you read me?
Seymour, isn't it about time you made a real friend?
Mother, please. I'm communicating with my fellow hams.
How do I talk? Push this button here. You're all losers!
Oh, which way did Mason go? That must be him over there.
Okay. So far, a little unconvinced. Look, I don't know. That isn't like, that's not amazing. I've seen some of the other Simpsons predicted it that are so close to the truth that it's kind of weird and scary, or just coincidental. If you don't believe in weird and scary. What do you mean? Well, there's a guy who gets trapped in the water and runs out of air after going to look at a ship wreck. It wasn't the Titanic, but what? What do you want? You want exactly the same. Okay. Well, you're not going to get that. Okay, so now on to the main story. Here we go. What was I doing? Oh yeah, 1090 Jake. If you don't know who 1090 Jake is, he's like a gangster dude who he's quite good actually. Like he does investigative work. Investigative. He does a really good job. His videos, I don't know if they're not like too funny or anything. They're more informative. Let me resize this. But he seems to be all about that life, as they say. So the main thing is that he just happens to have. So I've missed Joel. Oh shit! Hollywood's left us for a boyfriend. Ooh. So yeah, the main thing is that 1090 Jake has. Let's go and look. Let's do this. All right. As should you with every video that you are planning on watching or even watch. The channel's name is End of Sentence, and this is Island Boy Kodiak Red arrested for domestic battery, also known as donuts. Okay. For those of you who don't know, there's a little inside joke going around because Mina said that she got the bruise on her chin from a donut. Okay.
You profiling me. Oh my dead dad, you profiling me.
It's so good straight away. You're profiling me on my dead dad. Because that's what, if you say that to the police, notoriously they listen to you. If you put it on something, they listen to you. Like how many TikTok fucking battles have rotted this young man's brain? And profiling you, you're a half white man who was born in America. You're as equally half white as you are half Cuban. So, but you're born in America, which I think just makes you, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
But I don't care, bro. You profiling me.
And then he says, shut your Indian ass up. Okay. I knew that this is what it was like for them in real life. I fucking knew it. I knew if they leave their house, that guy that was in the other behind the glass, he just couldn't stop laughing at him. And I knew that's what it's like for these idiots when they leave their house. Like people just cannot take them seriously. I knew it was like that. I knew it.
6th, 2023.
Yeah, here we go.
Pompano Beach police responded to the Holy Cross Hospital regarding a domestic battery. Meeting with the victim, 18-year-old Amina Sobi, she advised she was at an Airbnb in Pompano Beach.
Friend and fan of the show.
With her boyfriend, 21-year-old Frank Venegas.
Venegas.
According to the arrest report, the two had been dating for a year and a half. While at the pool, she threatened to leave him due to his abusive behavior, and he then slapped her before pushing her into the shallow side of the pool where she hit her chin on the concrete.
That is the donut bruise, okay? That is the one that she said she thought it was from a donut that she ate earlier, and she accidentally just.
Officers observed physical marks to her chin, legs, and arms and responded to the Airbnb, placing Frank Venegas under arrest.
You ain't got nothing else on you, right? No, Frank?
No, sir.
The attitude is so bad. Just, god damn. Oh, I was wondering. Thank you, Hollywood. Thank you for telling me. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize it was down so low. All right, I'm gonna blast it. Is that
Why am I
better?
being arrested? Hello, why am I being arrested? Why am I being arrested?
I'm gonna explain everything to you, Frank. Alright, so Frank,
Why am I being arrested, sir?
hold on. I'm gonna read you your rights, and then I'm gonna explain everything to you, and I'm gonna let you give me your side of the story.
Wait. So is that guy going inside me and my brother's Airbnb?
I'm just trying to secure it. He just want to make sure it's closed. He's not going in. We're not going.
Why am I being arrested?
Hold on. You have
Shut up. This isn't a TikTok battle, you pain in the ass. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thanks for telling me.
the right to remain silent and to refuse to answer any questions. Anything you say can and may be used against you in a court of law. You have
Let's
the right
see
to
if
talk
he
to an
uses
attorney
it.
before talking to me, and to have your attorney here with you doing questioning now or in the future. If you cannot afford an attorney,
Why is that guy unlawfully going?
Does he look out of it to anybody else? Because his eyes are just kind of fucking spinning around in his head. Maybe it's just shock. Like, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. But I know this is in his heyday and his peak of peaks, if I say it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Inside my house?
if you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you. Knowing and understanding your
Bro,
rights,
I'm getting...
are you willing to speak with me now without an attorney?
I fucking love it, bro. Listen, I'm getting pissed off, okay? And you don't want to see what is going to happen if I get pissed off. Like, he is just a little Karen in disguise. You know what I mean? Like, if he was a middle-aged woman, everyone would just call him a Karen. He would never be heard of again. But he's not. He's young.
Attorney present.
No.
Okay, so you don't want to speak to me.
No, I didn't do nothing wrong, bro.
Okay. You where's your brother at? You say you and your brother are staying here, right?
Yeah, he's not here right now.
He's not inside?
Bro, you guys are unlawfully
No,
doing
we're trying to
this.
lock. We're trying to secure it. That's what we're trying to do. We're not going in. There's nothing
It's
in
okay,
there.
I'm gonna call my brother and tell him.
Do you have a? Where's your key at? Inside?
Yeah, can I see it locked?
If you have your brother's number, I can call him and tell him to...
Can I get the number off my phone, please?
Where's your phone at?
It's obviously in the bag.
Alright, we'll get your number.
Can I lock it and then you guys put the key in my
We'll get in contact with your brother and we'll have your brother come here. Is he far? Is he out?
No, he's not far, bro. I'm getting arrested for no reason, dog.
Nah, it's a reason. Like
No, that's Kevin, isn't it? Isn't that what they call him? They call him Kevins, right?
What's the reason?
That's what I was trying to talk to you about, but you said you didn't want to speak to
Bro,
me.
fam, there is no reason, bro. I didn't do nothing, homie.
Okay,
Come on now.
just put your feet in.
Oh, man.
Get that number for you. What you
Bro,
need?
let me call my brother, please.
I got you.
Did you notice he said homie instead of home? That means, like, I'll just break things down for you a little bit. In Florida, that's like fighting words. If you say homie instead of home, that's like, he's trying to pick a fight with the police.
What am I getting charged with?
You have facial red?
Nah, it's not. What am I getting charged with, sir?
Listen, I was trying to talk to you. Listen,
So you're not gonna tell me what I'm getting charged with?
Listen, your allegations made against you.
Allegations.
I have proof. I have evidence.
Where's the proof?
Physical evidence.
Her staph infections?
What? Oh, it hurts. It hurts my soul. Her staph infections. First of all, don't insult me. And second of all, you know how bad a staph infection is?
evidence.
Really?
That
It's
I tried to share
deadly.
with you. That's why I want to talk to you.
Bro, where's the
Because
proof?
of that.
Fam, where's the proof,
Alright.
bro?
You want to put your code
Bro,
in?
I'm telling you, you guys are wrong, bro. You guys are gonna see, bro. Watch. And I'm not leaving until, bro, we're not leaving until my brother comes and secures the place.
We're not leaving. Like you have any fucking control over the situation.
Why is it on airplane mode? You guys know what you guys are doing, bro. You guys are wrong, bro. Look, she said I never called the cops and I went to the hospital. You guys are wrongfully arresting me, bro.
No.
Why she said she never called the cops to me?
She went to Holy Cross.
She didn't call the cops. I should have called the cops.
Babe, why are they arresting me?
Why you put him on the phone? I don't want him to arrest you. Phone, he's getting
I'll talk to him.
arrested. No, don't arrest him.
I can tell you her name.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't do nothing, bro.
Listen, these are the allegations she made against you.
Bro, what allegate? Bro, I put this on God. I put this on God, bro. I didn't. Bro,
Hey Frank, what's your Venegas
what?
last name? VN.
He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know. When someone tries to spell his last name and they're like, what is it? He doesn't know what they're talking about. God damn. Just leave. I'll turn it up. Sorry. A little bit. I've got a little bit left. I've got a little bit. Okay.
Venegas.
Is that better?
Yeah. You live in Coral Springs, right?
Bro, but
How would I know that when I'm just meeting you now?
listen to me.
Now, keep it real
Bro,
with me.
okay, I understand that, but listen, I did not do nothing.
I'm just telling. Listen again.
Okay.
The allegations made that
Bro.
she's claiming.
But what? But you can't arrest someone she has no marks on her. Where?
Yes, you do.
Where?
I was there. I was
Where?
at the hospital.
Where does she have marks?
She has them on her body. She has them on her chin.
No shit, bro. Bro, she was in the
But listen,
pool.
you say you don't want to talk to me. I can't make you talk to you.
You don't want to talk to us. We can't.
Okay, so can I see my phone to call my brother then? Because he's talking to her.
Hold on. Watch your knees.
You would think by now, okay, you would think by now that he's had this many dealings with the fucking police. You would think, okay, he knows how to do it. You just sit through it, go through the process, shut your fucking mouth and don't say anything. But no, he's been arrested how many times now? Like 15 times. And he's just the worst example you could possibly give. I love the part where he asked to be put into protective custody. I'm looking forward to that.
Can I call my brother?
You lock the door.
Can I call my brother? My mama? To come and help me?
Hey, how you doing? Hello? Yeah, I can hear you.
Of course he snitches.
You want to talk to me or you want to talk to him?
I want to talk to Frank.
Okay, what do you want to say to him?
Profiling me, bro. You profiling me, bro.
Hold on for a minute.
I'm gonna put my lawyer. I swear to God.
Hold on.
You profiling me. Oh my dead dad, you profiling
She
me.
want to talk to you.
But I don't care, bro. You profiling me. I swear to God, bro. He's.
Do not arrest him. He did not do anything. I don't want.
Bro. Look, babe. He's profiling me.
Speaking on the phone with police,
Babe, help me. He's profiling me. Is it still snitching if you snitch on yourself? It should be. It should be. The cops play me good. Yeah, they never do that. Notoriously, cops are always your best friends. Okay? Always remember that. Always speak to them as you would to your lawyer.
Amina can be heard crying, telling the police not to arrest him, and even saying she never gave a statement when she clearly did. Fed up with the situation, officers hung up the phone before transporting the island boy to the Broward County Jail.
Let me talk to my brother.
Exactly.
Watch your knee. Man, we're done here. Bye.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah, I knew who you were when I saw you.
Hey, EMS, do you know who I am? Yeah.
I know, yeah.
Right there.
It's a day out for Frank. It's just like going to the beach. And he does the same thing everywhere he goes. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Oh yeah, you're that fucking idiot, aren't you? You're that dumbass who like he just yells and screams all day and little kids pay attention to him, right? Yeah, that's me.
No, I'm saying, you know what? You're on TikTok and YouTube story. I don't. Yeah, he looks amazing. Yeah, you should let him.
Every situation, like I've noticed, okay, every situation he does this when someone doesn't know who he is to try and show them how stupid they are. It's like beyond narcissistic and manipulative to just try and make a fool of somebody because they don't know who you are. So you ask everybody else in the room, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Oh, you're a fucking idiot because you don't know. It's really similar to like when you're at school, like when I was at school, I had a guy friend who anytime there was girls around, he would completely change his personality and just be a complete dick and like bully everybody else to make himself seem better. Really similar.
I knew who you were when I saw you. I didn't know when she gave me the name. I didn't know. What did you do? I mean, nobody knows his name.
The island boy would ask if he's being placed in a cell by himself when one of the jail employees asked if he was scared.
Hey, ask them if they're putting me in a cell by myself.
Okay, that's what they're doing. That's why they didn't take you
They
back.
putting me in a cell by myself? I don't know. What? I don't know.
You say you don't know. But I know that's what the car you're talking about. You're trying to hear.
Scared? What is that?
You say you scared?
No, I'm not trying to be with people that think. Scared, bro. Hey, tell him already. Hey, officer.
You know where they call from?
Officer.
Oh, okay.
Officer, tell him how many times I went, bro. I went to YO camp, bro.
He doesn't understand that they have to ask that. They have to ask if you're scared. That's part of their job. He's not insulting you, you fucking moron. Tell him how many times I went to juvie. I'm not scared. Dude, he's just asking you straight up. Tell him yes or no, because it will benefit you.
Oh, wait, I was locked up as juvenile. Did you see my juvenile record? My juvenile record is extensive. Yeah. Okay, don't play with me, bro.
You see what I did when I was 12 years old? It's really cool shit. Really, really cool shit there. Make sure you read it all. There's a lot. There's a lot of it, actually. Yeah. Sucked my thumb until I was 14.
Hey, I didn't ask you for that, man. Alright, bro. Shut your Indian ass up, bro. Hey, don't play with me. What?
Chill out, friend.
Bro, don't play with me, bro. Don't play with my talk, bro. I'm being real, bro. Stop playing with me. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm not the one to play with you. Fucking, what do you make? $20,000 a year, bro? I made that a day, bro. I made that yesterday. Come on, bro. Don't come after me, bro. I'm not the one to play with, bro.
Everyone is just laughing. Every single person there thinks this is fucking hilarious.
Then come on here and say it to my face. Come on here and say it to my face, man.
Frank, chill out, man.
He was talking behind a fucking glass.
Let him talk. Let him
He's
talk.
talking behind a glass. Is there even an upstairs to the gym?
We're like, I think it's 8 floors here.
So if I was to go upstairs or whatever to the main part, then I'll put me PC or something?
You ain't going out there. That's for the...
I'm not going there because I know I'm going to get bombed, but I'm just saying. Okay, if I'm famous, then I'm going to PC. This play is low. So now I know famous people are really going to PC. They be in PC for real. They be like, nah, I'm the general population. That's going to be a general population. This is PC high.
So that is why he was doing that. I didn't understand. Okay, so he is trying to say to everyone, do you know who I am as well? Hey, Marissa, welcome. His legs, agreed. Very amazing. Amazing that someone has legs like that. Like a seagull, you know? Really similar. So the other reason, apart from belittling that woman, there's two reasons why he did that. So he was asking everyone, do you know who I am? So that he could get into protective custody as well. So he could say, I'm famous. You guys all know who I am. I can't go into general population. They'll kill me. Smart. Well, to be fair, you know, they probably would.
Frank Venegas will be placed in a protective custody and later be released on bond.
Nice. Thank you, 1090 Jake. Well, there you go. There's some Island Boy update. I like seeing what they're like outside because it is really interesting. Hey, Nicole. Welcome. A little late today, but I'm glad I made it. It's all good, Marissa. It's all good. I don't even know where we're going from here. There's so much to talk about. Let's look at what the comments say. This is like good, proper advice. Listen to your Miranda rights and exercise them. Do not talk to cops without a lawyer ever. But, you know, we're talking about an island boy. Sorry. There's no sense. Absolutely no sense. Should we look at the Titanic submarine situation? Should we have a little look at that? Let's find someone who's talked about it. We probably want like a full rundown. I don't want the news particularly. Enters critical phase. That's from 13 hours ago. Okay. Oh, there's something new, I think. That was from 2 hours ago. I don't know if you guys are updated or not. So we need to find one that's just... Let's watch like just a straight up news. I was hoping their social media persona was all an act. Yeah, I know. It's definitely not. You know, when people have that kind of a personality that they've built, a lot of those people are very smart because they can turn it on and off. They have an idea of what that character is in their head. The Island Boys, that is just who they are. There's no playing it up for the camera or anything. And when they say that that's what they're doing, it's just because they're embarrassed about something that they've said. Or not embarrassed, just trying to get away from something that they've said. Get out of it.
Frantically running out for the 5 people on board the missing Titan submarine.
All right.
Its oxygen supply is estimated to run out 2 hours from now.
So this was 13 hours ago, okay?
Craft, ships and remote-controlled vessels
I
from
know,
the US,
Nicole.
Canada and
you spoiled it.
France have joined the search during its most critical stage. But despite some underwater noise being detected, the sub is still yet to be found.
I wanted to give people false hope first, Nicole, and then rip it away.
Crews are working
sorry if you care.
around the clock
Right.
to ensure that we are doing everything possible to locate the Titan and the 5 crew members.
Well, CBS correspondent Jared Hill is here to tell us more. Jared, crews are in this most critical stage of the search right now. What's the latest?
No, don't say sorry.
Yeah, so we do know that more equipment, guys, has been being brought into this search area, which has been described as being twice as large as the U.S. state of Connecticut and about twice as deep as the Grand Canyon here in the United States. The equipment's coming in, including some from the U.S. Navy that specializes in pulling large objects from the ocean floor. But again, the question still remains, where is this thing? Despite...
So I guess the main reason that this story is so big is because the people inside the submarine have money. I don't know if it would have got as much attraction, honestly, if they weren't billionaires. But one of the sons, I don't know if you guys saw what happened, but one of the sons of the billionaire guy, how many billionaires were on board? That is the part that I'm confused about. Is there one billionaire or is there a bunch of billionaires? I think there were 5 billionaires. Oh, that's good for the economy, isn't it? That's like a straight up stimulus. Okay. 2 American, 2 Pakistani, and 1 lady. Oh, okay. Well, one of the sons of the gentleman, the American billionaire, one of the American billionaires on board, went on Twitter to tell everybody how much he hates black people, which was really interesting. I don't know why he thought that was going to help. Maybe I don't know. I really got no idea why he did that. It has nothing to do with that. And then he started singing Blink-182 songs. Yeah. Your favorite. Me and Mrs. Staffy have a long going feud because like I was always into Blink-182 as a youngster. And Mrs. Staffy can't be on in the house. It's too whiny. So now I listen to music from around the globe. No, you don't. I do. I listen to a lot of tribal music and I dance to it very early in the morning. So obviously this is very sad. The hunt was on for... Shut up. Let me be serious. Let me be serious. Let me see if I can do what the news guys do. So this is obviously very serious. These guys were at the bottom of the ocean somewhere, missing. The whole world wanted them to be found desperately. 5 billionaires who are, you know, best people in the world, really. Very serious. No, it wasn't that. Yeah, it's more that my fucking eyebrows were going up and down because I was trying desperately to not. Okay, and then 2 hours ago, okay, I don't know what this is. Laser. No? Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm really interested in that ad now. I don't know what that was for.
Major breaking news in the search for that.
Hoovy, hello. My girl asked me what Mrs. Staffy looks like. I told her, watch the streams to find out. That's what everybody is watching for now. That's the only reason people tune in is just in case Mrs. Staffy's hand or something comes into view. Yes, welcome, Hoovy. Happy to see you here. Wait, Juicely, okay? Wait. Hold on.
Missing.
You guys are so excited for death.
Titanic submersible. The US Coast Guard says it has found debris during the operation to find the vessel with 5 people on board.
The Coast Guard says it is a catastrophic implosion and all passengers on board have been lost. Let's go to US Bureau Chief David Woywood, who's in St. John's in Canada. David, we were all hoping for a miracle this morning, but unfortunately a tragic outcome.
Yeah, good morning, guys.
That's what I need to do more. That is what I need to do more. Okay, it's just a nodding. Okay, I can do that.
Worst possible outcome right now, as you say, those 2 words, catastrophic implosion. They kept on being repeated during that press conference from the US Coast Guard just a few moments ago. They have now confirmed that the 5 major pieces of the Titan, the Ocean Gate submersible that has now been missing for 4 days, have been located. They were located by a remotely operated vehicle.
It didn't have GPS. Why? I know some people are leaning into the conspiracy theories already. That they're billionaires. You know, billionaires don't just die, right? Someone has to make them die. Is this the documentary already? Yes. This is I'm making it right now, live. So, is it? I don't understand I don't know if I've got this right or not, but when something gets so much pressure, that's why it implodes, right? So once it runs out of air, there's nothing left to stop it from just...
They were found.
That's what I understand.
About 500 metres or so away from the bow of the Titanic. There is no suggestion at this point that this craft has had any form of collision with the Titanic. But
if they were only 500 meters away from the Titanic, why weren't they found though? Because that's where they were going, right? So shouldn't that have been the first place that everybody just looked?
It is also been found that the 5 major pieces that were found were the nose cone that is part of the exterior of this craft, and the front and the end of this pressurized hull, and that is the cabin that actually housed the 5 people inside. Catastrophic implosion. It keeps on being reported, and this is the Rear Admiral John Mager. He updated the situation a short time ago.
This morning, an ROV, or remote operated vehicle, from the vessel Horizon Arctic discovered the tail cone of the Titan submersible approximately 1,600 feet from the bow of the Titanic on the seafloor.
I always forget that you guys use feet, you know? It's like, do you actually still use that though? Feet and, what's the other one? Yards. I always forget until it just completely changes. And he said 500 meters, and I was like, oh yeah. But aren't they? Aren't they changing over though? Like, is it slowly changing to a more sophisticated? Wait, I seen earlier there was supposed to be a documentary on TV tonight about this, and thinking, a documentary already? Yeah, it doesn't surprise too much nowadays though, right? They're pretty quick. And there's probably already a movie that is basically exactly the same. It sounds like a movie, doesn't it? Like 5 billionaires jump in a little submarine to go and have a little peek at the Titanic. And this can only happen to rich people, by the way. You know, because I said on Discord that, you know, a Friday night out, it's not the same when you've got billions of dollars, is it? You know, they have to risk their lives and, you know, go and see like a national treasure or an international, you know, it's like a historic thing that is super dangerous, obviously, to get to. It must be, because they died. It's not it's not just like going to the movies anymore. That's not exciting anymore.
ROV subsequently found additional debris. In consultation with experts from within the Unified Command, the debris is consistent with the catastrophic loss of the pressure chamber.
And they are those 2 words, they keep on popping out to us. Catastrophic implosion. Of course, this was a major search and
rescue. Is this guy going to say this again? Is that all he learned? Was catastrophic implosion? That is the only words he can remember. Goodness me. Michael Dunn, welcome to the show. Hi guys, hi everyone. Glad I'm here.
Rescue operation, and we kept on saying it for so long. There had been so much hope attached to this operation. A lot of the focus up until now had really been on those oxygen levels inside this craft, but really now we know that that had nothing to do with it. This has happened very hard, and this has happened very fast. We are still trying to establish that exact time frame, and we hope to get those details as well. Of course, this is shocking news as well for the families associated with this case.
Yes.
It must have been such a horrible way to die. Like, in the serious note now. It must have been like you're just watching the minutes go down until you just can't breathe anymore. You know, like, and it's so fast in the scheme of things. Like, it's not even like having a terminal illness where it's stretched out, which maybe, I don't know what's worse, really. I don't know, comparing the two, dying in a submarine over like a couple of days, surrounded by your own poop, because as I understand, there was no toilets on board. So imagine that. And the air, like, there's no air. There's poop everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't going to be fun. This isn't going to be... And I think that the other reason that it's like global attention is because you're just really hoping for these people to get found. These bolts, it showed them on TV using ratchets on probably weren't talked to any specifications. And I bet one of them failed. But it's weird that there's no GPS, you know? That is just very strange. I don't think I would feel comfortable just blindly going through the ocean. But I guess maybe you just imagine it like you come down, you see it, and you come back up again. No one's thinking you're going to drift away. I'm assuming. I've not been in a... Wait, have I been in a submarine? I don't think I've been in a submarine. I've been in a boat with a glass bottom. It's not really the same. Submarines have always scared me. Like when I've seen those videos of World War II, things like that, they always just seem scary. The way they kind of just come up like a crocodile.
David, and the Rear Admiral had a message for the families involved.
Don't be racist.
On behalf of the United States Coast Guard.
Yes. Oh, you know, we have to go back. That is one of the greatest things that's happened during this whole time on this segment. All right. The power died out, so GPS probably stops at that point. Not sure. They should have one that just works, though, you know? To get GPS, they would need to be able to get satellite signal, and that's probably not likely at those depths. But don't big submarines have GPS? Don't they know where they're going? Like the military ones, they must have GPS, right? Or do they rely on other things? Is it more like radar? And that somehow tells you where you are? But haven't they kind of... I just assumed they would have worked out, like, they'd have a compass. Yeah. Maybe their controller got drift. Like the ones that we bought from Vietnam. Now, let's watch this amazing... Wait, there's a lot more power and capabilities on those large ships. I know the power and capabilities. I'm just thinking purely about the loss of direction, because that seems to be a really big problem, right? Did they not bring a compass? As a kid, I had shoes that had a compass that you could like pop out of the heel. I was really into weird little things like that. Wait, let's watch this again, okay? Brilliant coverage. Let's see.
Yes, David, and the Rear Admiral had a message for the families involved.
On behalf of the United States Coast Guard and the entire Unified Command, I offer my deepest condolences to the families. I can only imagine what this has been like for them, and I hope that this discovery provides some solace during this difficult time.
An absolutely shocking time for those families involved.
If he says catastrophic implosion again.
And just to recap who was on board, of course.
But yeah, you'd think there'd be something or a rope attached or something. Yeah, exactly. Good point. Even just a rope. Because it doesn't look like it's supposed to be something that you travel in for a long time. It doesn't even have a toilet or anything like that. And also, it only has this little... Oh, the whole cone. You can see out of the whole cone of the ship. Or what? Because I saw that there was like a little porthole. But I'm just wondering, like, if you go down, how good are you going to be able to see the Titanic anyway in that thing? I had shoes with compass in the heel too. What a memory. Exactly. Exactly. They were good. They were useful.
There was the CEO of the Ocean Gate Expedition Company. This was Stockton Rush, the man who had been running and pushing this form of deep-sea exploration. There was also the British billionaire Hamish Harding.
Wait. He was the CEO of a company that does this? That's not good advertising. Let me hear that again. Sorry.
And pushing this form of man who had been running and pushing this form of deep-sea exploration. There was also the British billionaire Hamish Harding. There was the two Pakistani father and sons in there. In fact, that son, he was only 19 years old. And, of course, P.H. Nargileh, the French explorer, he had been down to the Titanic more than 30 times.
So one American, right? One American, one British, two Pakistani, and one French. Is that right? American, British, Pakistani, French. Yep. All right. So I guess that's also another reason why it's a global catastrophe. It's got people from around the world.
An incredibly tough time for all of those families touched by this tragedy.
Yeah, and all those rescuers, you know, hundreds and hundreds of people in front.
All right, enough of that. Now, let's see if we can find the racist rant from the Sun. Okay. Billionaire Sun. So he deleted his Twitter and everything. It just comes up with Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate, Aiden Ross. Amazing. Let me see if I can find it. It was kind of just absolutely crazy. And it made me wonder if he had something wrong with him. But it made me feel really bad for the mum, because she's losing her husband, or she doesn't know. Her husband's lost at sea. A notoriously bad thing to happen. And her son goes on Twitter to just be crazy and sing Blink-182. And then he made a post. I want to find it, but he made a post that said, "My mum made me delete my social media accounts." He was like late 20s, like 30 years old. Yeah. Yeah, but that's why I was kind of worried that I was worried that there might be something wrong with him, but I still wanted to watch it. No, they were supposed to be back later that day, and that's what I said. Looking out that small porthole between 5 of them, no way they're getting a better view than the pictures we already have. Yeah, it seems like an interesting thing to do. I thought you would go... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it come from a ship. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Yeah. I don't know if they were like, "Oh, it's not coming up. Where's it gone?" I'm not sure if they were like that. Yeah, exactly. 96 hours, we'll be fine. We'll get them back. Don't worry. I thought you were going to tell a racist joke. There was a Frenchman, 2 English, an American all walked into a bar. I noticed that you left out the Pakistanis. All right, what else is news? What else have you guys got? This has been good so far. This is like proper news here on Staffy K TV. We can have a look at Twitter, but it's dangerous. So if you got anything else, send it in the Discord or Insta or Twitter, and I'll grab it. Or just tell me in the chat, is there anything that you guys have seen in the last like 24 hours that's been interesting? Especially if it's American or UK news. I like finding out things that I don't know, you know, because most of the time I get flooded with Australian news, which is normally pretty funny. We could also always watch a nice good old A Current Affair. That's always good fun. We could see what is on A Current Affair. We could see. Oh yeah, the Pakistani. Didn't mean to leave him out. There was 2 of them. All right, let's see. All right, this is going to be amusing. I'm already seeing
Well, right now there's
some very, very good things. Oh, we should have watched the current affair race to rescue a sub. Wife killer's excuse to get out of prison. Yeah, that's pretty standard. I'll get my code. Okay, do that. Australian crime wave sparks cops to call for new recruits. This is all boring stuff. Let me find something. All right, we've got. Ooh, we might have an Australian. I don't know if you guys ever saw the Tinder Swindler. It looks like we have an Australian version. I guess that we could just call them Andrew Tates now, though, because I think that's exactly what he did as well. What's it called? It's called the Loverboy method or something. When you try and persuade women to fall in love with you by using dating apps and things like that for the sole purpose of making money from them. I believe, like scamming them. And then you can also go one step further, you know, and try and make them cam girls and things like what Andrew Tate did.
First, he comes across as charming, considerate and well-educated.
Oh,
but
she's
dig
fallen
a little
for him.
deeper, and there's a much darker side to James Yates. He's violent, abusive, and has a history of swindling cash out of women he meets on social media. He's very good at...
Right, so I just described it. It's the exact same plan. So everyone seems to just copy this plan straight up, and it must be really hard to spot, I guess.
At what he does. He is a professional narcissist and trickster.
The only time I got a break from the abuse was when he was asleep.
These women want you to know the name, James Yates.
Yes, reverse pimping could be another name.
And they want you to avoid him at all cost.
Oh, God.
When I heard how far he'd escalated, how desperate...
Did you see the size of his nipples?
To avoid him at all cost.
When I heard how far he'd escalated, how desperate he was, this is the time to do it. For every single victim that he's terrorised, this is where it ends.
James, Pippa from A Current Affair. Are you Australia's biggest...
Oh, I never heard her say that, but that is hilarious, Hoovy. Good old Trisha Paytas and Moses. Are they still together? I don't keep up with Trisha Paytas.
Love right.
Tonight, how this Tinder swindler's lies
Oh.
were uncovered and a warning
Ew,
from
indeed.
his victims who feel let down by the justice system.
How much money have you taken from your ex-girlfriends?
How did you meet James Yates?
James Yates added me on Facebook, and I'm like, what's going on here? I saw where he worked, which was a big media organisation, so...
No one dates through Facebook, really, do they? Because this always seems to jump out to me when I hear about these stories, and they're like, "Oh, he added me on Facebook, so I messaged him." That is a straight away. That's a scam red flag to me, 100%. Well, obviously now. Oh shit. She is Juice Lee. Wait, Trisha Paytas, part of the Carterverse. Oh my god. Everything is. What isn't?
Made contact to see if it could be a good networking
I met my girl on Meet
situation.
Me. So did I.
Media personality Mel Gregg wants
Of
to
course.
ensure no one else makes the same mistake she did.
I was living in Wollongong at the time and he was in Sydney, and he said he'd make the effort to catch a train down and go on a date in Wollongong. And I'm like, what a guy. Look at the effort he's putting in to do our first date.
That is true. No one wants to go to Wollongong. Wollongong is out in the middle of nowhere.
The pair
Well, for me.
hit it off, so much so the date continued.
He'd asked if he could stay with me for a week because something had happened to his house while we were on the date.
Mel even lent...
They always have this same thing too. It's always that they have this story. It's always like there's something weird. So can I stay with you for a week? Because something happened to my house. No, you can't. Just say no and see what happens. God damn. Red flag traveling on a train. No car, question mark. I guess no car could be a red flag. It's definitely a red flag for Nicole. There you go. I just find that all this kind of stuff screams someone trying to hide who they are. That's what it feels like. Yeah.
Just for not having a car?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. No car in New York City is smart. Well, yeah, but this is very different because this is. Let me see if I can even spell the name of this town. Wollongong. Okay, let's see. It's not like super built up. It's a long way away from me, which is why I said that. Okay, it's kind of built up though. I don't know. I guess you could say that not having a car. It's a very nice place, but I don't know where he said he was coming from.
He's Australian?
Yeah, this is the Australian Tinder swindler. In Oz, Sydney to Melbourne, 10 hours. Yeah, me and Mr. Staffy did that drive not too long ago, and we slept in the car. And we have a little car. We have a little tiny little red Matchbox car. That I like it. It is it's a little bit small. It is. No, it looks bigger from the outside. It's actually still classified as a small car. Yes. Anyway, we slept in the car. We just put a mattress in the back, and it was so much fun. And then we tried to kind of do something similar, but we just went and slept in the middle of nowhere. Wait, I'll show you. Okay, we went just a little break. Okay, we went around this area, okay? But into the side of that hill. So straight into the bush. So it was just like this, okay? And at nighttime, we have a real problem in Australia with logging, illegal logging. So big trucks will just come from nowhere and cut trees down and steal them from places where they're not supposed to be. And the place where we went is kind of renowned for that happening. And I already knew that, but I didn't think it was that bad. And at 2 a.m., we just got these gigantic trucks come flying down this really dangerous road. So we couldn't sleep anymore. And then all of a sudden, I started feeling very claustrophobic. So we haven't tried to sleep in the car again since. It was really scary. I want to show you because the trucks were using their they were using the loud brakes, because they think there's no one around, I guess, or they don't care. So, but yeah, it was this kind of thing. So super scary, but it was kind of an adventure. All right, back to Tinder swindler.
Lent James $1,000 as he claimed he'd lost his bank card, but it turned out.
Wait, so this is the first time they've hung out. He wants to stay for a week, then he wants $1,000. Give me $1,000 fucking dollars.
He had no intention of hanging around.
He said as soon as he got to work on Monday, he'd be able to sort it out. By Thursday, no sign of James, no sign of my money.
Mel then discovered James had left behind this list of names he owed thousands of dollars to.
What? Why would he do that? Why would he do that? Noodle, welcome. He's a walking red flag. Yeah, he is. The whole singing in the car and all that, no. Seems a little weird. Why would he write a note of all these people that he owes money to, and just leave it behind? So mysterious of him. Oh God, he's a $122,000. Like, it's like he just left this just in case she goes to a current affair. You know what I mean? He even put commas in just in case. He's like, don't get confused now. All right, this is $2,000. This is $20,000. Yeah, a lot of people drive for their dogs, though. There's something, I think it can also really make a good memory if you drive to pick up a dog. You know, it's like you always remember that moment, and you have that dog, like your dog's part of the family, you know, it's got to be special. It's like you're in labor, you know, for that amount of time before you give birth to your puppy. How did she fall for his BS? Well, these guys, like, I know it seems really easy to look at it from this point of view, but look how many people he's tricked, you know? Like, he must be fucking good at it. Yeah, my girl really wanted him, and we named him Texas. See, there you go. Definitely memorable. Now I forgot what I was going to say.
Mel says she was then contacted out of the blue by a former partner who'd had James charged for assaulting her.
She told me, I'm sorry to tell you this, Mel, but James tricked me out of $60,000. He was violent towards me. He's not the man you think he is.
James Yates.
This is crazy. This is exactly the same as Tinder Swindler. So now she's getting phone calls. Imagine how scary that would be. Getting phone calls like from another woman on the phone just rings you and just says, this guy scammed me out of money. He's beating the shit out of me. Like, it's a really scary situation when you're already scared. I'd have named him Cost Me a Fortune. Of course you would have, Michael Dunn. Michael Dunn, do you have a dog, and what name is it?
Persona shattered. In reality,
Everyone's dog's name's in the chat right now, okay?
James is a violent abuser. After Mel publicly warned others about James and his money-making moves, the floodgates opened.
It was an avalanche of women contacting me when people knew. And still, 6 years later, once a month, someone will be tricked by James Yates. They'll Google his name, the article will come up. They'll make contact with me, wanting to know, did he...
These photos are so fake, you know? Ozzy, Rue, Snooky, and Snowy. They're all very cuddly names.
do this to you.
Mel slowly started to put all the pieces together.
So these are just some of the initials of women we know who have also fallen victim to James Yates.
These are the women that...
Doggo Zeb. I like that. Doggo Zeb. This woman kind of got lucky in a way because she's been able to now be the forefront. I hope that these other women are paying her to track this guy down and this has become her full-time job.
Have agreed to let me share their story. The rest are terrified of him. They're also embarrassed. People don't understand how good he is at what he does.
Of course he must be good. He has to be. I have a Staffy and he's called Taz because when we got him, he had so much energy like a Tasmanian devil. Okay, I understand that.
There could be many more out there, couldn't there?
People are watching tonight going, now it makes sense. Now I know who this guy is and what he did to me, because it's really hard when you're in that situation with him.
So this is the amount of money we can prove James Yates has taken from women, and yours was the $1,000, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's me sitting there. But this is what we can confirm from the stories that have come forward.
You can see it ranges in value. We've got $150, $4,000, and the big one here, $60,000 from one woman.
That one truly breaks my heart because she is the most beautiful woman. She was a single mum.
It is always the way. Yeah. Yeah, I know. She kind of got lucky in a way. Like she got the 1,000, lost 1,000, but now she's on the news. I don't know, it's kind of given her a nice purpose to to help all these other women out.
She had cancer.
Doing God's work, though.
He was violent towards her and got $60,000 out of her. She's only just rebuilt her life.
Jane, as we'll call her, is another victim of James Yates, the relationship ending in violence.
Yes, the 6 worst months of my life.
Jane says James would often fly off in fits of anger, usually about money.
We were in the kitchen and then all of a sudden, like, he just lost his temper and he grabbed me by the throat, pushed me into my kitchen cupboards.
Jane says
Yeah, she's speaking very strangely. I don't know. Maybe it's just hard for her to talk about
James
it, I
would
guess.
send abusive messages when she would ask for her money
Oh, the interviewer?
back and make more
Well, that's fine,
threats
then.
of violence. How much money did...
Wait, what did those messages say? Hold on. I'm over it. Climb in your balcony. I'm not waiting for your ass. I won't be long. Suggest you fucking hurry, bitch. I will. You lying piece of shit. Like, it's just crazy. You don't contact me ever again. You want your dollars? Take me to court. You something else. Goodness gracious me. That's what I was thinking, Nicole. That's exactly what I was thinking.
her money back and make more.
And I want my fucking clothes. Okay. Clear in your head. I'll cave it in. Hurry the fuck up. I'm losing it. I'll just jump balcony and get myself and smash your fucking apartments apart. Weird thing to say. If I wanted to talk, I'd call. Wow. This guy is absolutely insane. Yeah, you're right, Michael. They never do. They never do. They're always very weak people that just like to stand over other people that they think they're stronger than. It's a classic tale, honestly. A very sad one.
Or threats of violence.
How much money did you lend James Yates?
I lost count after a while. If I was to sit there and calculate everything, I'd be fuming. But it's above $20,000, way above $20,000.
Jane finally called the police. James Yates was charged with assault occasioning bodily harm and common assault. Jane bravely fronted court to see her abuser face the charges.
Is there anything you want to say to your victims? Are you sorry for whom you hurt?
James Yates pleaded guilty to both charges. In court, his lawyer, William Barber, said Yates had an addiction to drugs, alcohol and gambling and anger management issues. The court hearing, James has 7 domestic violence matters on his record.
Oh my God. What? Like, I don't understand why this guy keeps getting out and like nothing's happening to him.
He said Yates had led a troubled
For these photos alone, he should be in prison for life.
life, having spent 104 days in jail previously.
We should feel sorry for him because he spent time in jail for something else that he did wrong.
For assaults.
Oh, okay. Why should we feel sorry for him then? For the same thing that he's doing still.
The magistrate sentenced him to a 3-year community correction.
Oh, fuck off. So that basically means nothing. 3-year community corrections order. You pick up rubbish every now and then for 3 years. That's what that means.
Order and 100 hours.
Oh no, that's that one. Well then what is community correct? Wait. That's what community service is. What's a community corrections order? What is? Okay, it is a flexible sentencing order that an offender serves in the community. So it's just like being on bail then, right? You just have to come and check in. These orders are more serious than a fine, but not as severe as being sent to jail. Why? Why would you? I don't understand. Why be lenient? Why be lenient on someone who thrives on leniency?
Of community service.
James, are you relieved to not be going to jail tonight? Are you proud of the way you've treated women?
For Jane,
Yeah,
it was
just
a
keep
disappointment.
pretending to be on your phone, you idiot. Yes, he's outside in the community. I didn't realize that that's what it meant. I didn't know I knew we did that, but I didn't know we called it that. Stupid.
End to a near 2-year battle for
So he'll just have conditions, I guess. So some of those conditions might be he might have to come in and get breathalyzed, you know, if that's what they're saying that one of his problems is. Or he might have to do drug tests once a month, you know. Big fucking deal.
But she just wants women to remember the name and stay far away.
How are you feeling after that?
Let down, to be honest. It's been a long 2 years and he's pretty much getting a slap on the wrist again.
How much money have you got off ex-partners? Do you ever intend to pay them back?
None of that money was a gift. It's just deemed a gift by the legal system. We were expecting that money back. We were promised that money back. And for some women, that was their whole savings.
How can the legal system say that it was a gift? That is crazy. Creepy little man. I literally had a worse time in the court than this guy. And I didn't do anything wrong. It was just a misunderstanding. I know that's what they all say. But fuck. It's just weird how some people can get lucky and do like the most heinous shit for years and years and years. And some people, you know, are in the wrong place at the wrong time. Maybe they make one bad decision, but, you know, it's not like a really big deal. And they just want to, you know, throw you in prison for years. Anyway. Got some built up rage. All right, should we do a current affair? This only came out 2 days ago, by the way, so hopefully we see some more of that. I hope that guy just stays in prison. Like once he's going to go in there eventually, because I don't think he's ever going to stop until, you know, like he kills someone, or maybe someone will take care of him instead. All right, what else have we got? Let's see. Woman sentenced after gym crime spree. Okay, we've got a gym thief. What about a good old gym thief, you know? We've been watching some heavy shit. We've had people die in submarines. We've had Tinder swindlers. And make me feel all bad for the people that he swindled and attacked. So a good old gym thief. I think some light news. Australian news really is the best, isn't it?
On camera going from gym to gym, but she wasn't working out.
Wait. It's already good. Hold on. Yeah, if you stab someone, reverse your car over them, and then get out and stamp on him, you go to prison. Depends. Yeah. I get your point, though. If only the Tinder guy was in the submarine instead. Yeah, it never happens to those people. Never does.
No dumbbells for her.
I love at the start of all the news things. Wait, just by the way, we have 11 people in here, right? Don't leave. Don't leave because I said that. Don't do it. I just want to let you know. Did you know if you have 11 people, between 11 and 250 people in your stream, you are in the top 15% of streamers in the world on certain platforms like Twitch and YouTube. Basically only those two, because they're the only ones with a real view count. So I just wanted to let you guys know that you're part of a stream that is in the top 15% of the world. So little nice smile on my face right now. Now let's listen to some current affair puns at the start of a bullshit news story.
She was caught on camera going from gym to gym, but she wasn't working out.
Oh.
No dumbbells for her. She was lifting phones, wallets, even...
See, the pun. She wasn't lifting dumbbells. She was lifting phones. Oh, so smart. That's a great statistic. Well done, mate. I feel special. Thank you, Working Mum 81.
stealing a car. But a
And
judge
welcome.
has put an end to that.
Look at her guilty face. And she even gets dressed up in gym attire. Like, she's putting effort in at least. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's dressed up for the occasion.
Her gym attire and everything suggested...
That's what I said!
...that she was working out, but really her intentions were to steal people's possessions.
The police are currently investigating 18 offences of stealing. Where
You have a purse like that? That wasn't... You still have that purse? Because they just got video... They just got video footage, like, really close up of it being taken.
Steal people's possessions.
The police are currently investigating 18 offences of stealing, where the female has entered the
Pretty
gym.
much the same.
There she is, the light-fingered lady in Lycra, 22-year-old Letitia Wilson, helping herself to people's valuables while they work out.
She looks so sus, the way she looks around before she does anything. What was her name? Letitia?
There she is, the light-fingered lady in Lycra, 22-year-old Letitia Wilson, helping herself to
Letitia
people's
Wilson.
valuables while they work out.
Suspicious, the definition.
There's no doubt.
Vincent Van Zell, just one of her victims at this Brisbane gym.
Yeah, on the leg press machine, and I see this lady walk in. You don't think anything of it. She was wearing kind of workout gear.
But the only thing Letitia Wilson was lifting that day was Vincent's bag with his wallet inside while he was working out just meters away.
I went on with my workout, and then I got a notification on my phone that $150 was spent.
Oh,
at a petrol
shit.
station.
She gave gym after gym a workout. Matthew Bennett, another victim.
Wait, how is she getting in though? Because all those gyms have a little tag.
Within 5 minutes, I pop into the treadmill, warm up, and then immediately hop off, walk back towards my gear.
This is so funny. They have like just a random person getting on and off a treadmill, like video of it, and this creepy music in the background. Like, who is this?
You know, I check my phone and all that, and it's like, not there.
Assuming someone else may have innocently picked up his belongings, Matthew asks around. It's then other people realise phones, wallets and car keys are gone.
It was 5 days ago, so it wasn't that long. It was around that time. We got a notification from our gym saying... Yeah, but in the middle of her spree... Come on. We got a notification from our gym saying that shit's been stolen a lot recently. To be extra careful.
Yeah, 3 of us that had confirmed that they had things stolen, and then 2 sets of keys.
As Matthew was panicking upstairs, CCTV captured Letitia
They
Wilson
said shit has been stolen, not she's.
and 2 other women entering the basement car park and getting into Matthew's car. The car
What?
then speeds away.
They fucking stole his car?
That had things stolen, and then 2 sets of keys.
As Matthew was panicking upstairs, CCTV captured Letitia Wilson and 2 other women entering the basement car
And
park
she's got a whole
and getting
gang.
into Matthew's car. The car then speeds away. From there, Wilson travelled across town in Matthew's car and went to another gym where she stole wallets belonging to 2 sisters.
Holy fuck, she's on an actual, just a crazy spree. How is she getting into all these gyms? Yeah, I don't understand how she's getting in. What? Like a master key? You think that this woman has a master key? She should have at least worn... I know, you can. If she has gone to all the effort to program like all these different gyms and open the doors with a special master key, but she doesn't even like wear like a cover over it. Like she could just wear a COVID mask, you know? Like it just seems crazy. She got the Harry Potter invisible cloak and the fucking the spell that opens doors as well, apparently. All joking aside, how much front have those people got? I'd be so scared. Yeah, I don't know. They're good at it, aren't they? Like in the way that it's just like, yeah, I'm just stealing stuff. Like what? What do you want? A lot of confidence.
Who later found Wilson had charged hundreds of dollars on their bank cards at a nearby 7-Eleven.
Like she's not even smart about, she's really smart about getting into the gym, taking the shit in the way that she's been able to get in and take it. But then every other part of the crime is just dumb because it's her. It's her here buying this, her there buying that. Like at least conduct your business online or go to your local drug dealer and sell all the shit. You know, like, welcome, Gabrielle. Perfect timing.
She purchased, I think, like 120 cigarettes, and she purchased like multiple $100 Visa gift cards.
Jane, who asked not to be identified, was with her 16-year-old.
What is she scared of, though? Like, why wouldn't you identify yourself? Are we teaching people how to be better at crimes? Absolutely, we are. Come on now. I'll tell you, all right? So when I was in my bad days, I never stole anything, but I used to see a lot of crime because of where I would go every single morning, okay, to get my things that I needed to survive. So when I would go there, they would have like a whole room of just stolen shit because junkies would steal stuff, not even big things, like little things, some like sunglasses, power tools, things like that. They would take him to the drug dealer's house and they would give it to them for like one little tiny bag of drugs, right? And then the drug dealer, every person that came through the door, he would try and sell that shit to them because a lot of the people who came to buy drugs were also, like trade workers. So they need power tools and sunglasses. So that's how it worked. That's exactly what you must be, I suppose. Super confident. Like you're supposed to be there. Exactly. And those purses are yours. But she also kind of, love you guys. I got a little juice Lee for the weekend, so I'm going to be back and forth. I got little juice Lee. I was like, what's a little juice Lee? I got a little juice Lee for the weekend. I was like, oh God, this is some kind of new substance that I don't know about. Moving out on Sunday. We should be good for Sunday. Yeah, it's good planning in advance. Yes, I think we will be good for that. Listen, I want to say something to you guys real quick. All right, serious time. I'm having fun right now. I'm enjoying myself. I hope you guys are enjoying too. Yeah, I just wanted to say that. It's my stream, okay? I'll do whatever the fuck I want. And don't leave. All right? We got 12 people now, so that's like top 14%, okay? All right, let's go.
Sister at the gym that day.
I think that it's very clear that it's very planned. She knows exactly what she's doing.
Gabrielle.
In the space of 2 weeks, Wilson went on a crime spree across southeast Queensland.
No new tattoos, I don't think. Not for a little while anyway. Maybe when I get really rich, if that ever happens. Maybe then.
Starting when Matthew had his car and belongings stolen from Jets Fitness in Woolloongabba around 6:30 at night.
Woolloongabba, Wollongong, what's next?
Then our thief hit the Jets in Annerley, taking a phone and wallet around 7 p.m. Then out to Manly West around 10:30,
Holy shit.
where she stole
Now you can't say, listen, this is what I always find crazy about these people that do this, like this. She could have a normal job. Like she's working hard. She could have a totally normal job. You know? Because, like, if you think about it, okay, let's think about it. Maybe this is how she thinks about it. So she's worked from 6:30 till 10:30. That's 4 hours, okay? So she's done 4 hours work. It probably took her at least an hour before that to program all the fucking cards. Woolloongabba. Yeah, exactly. It just looks like someone's cat walked across the keyboard. So She's worked for 4 hours. She's earned like a couple of $1,000 probably, okay? But then she's going to get charged. So she's probably going to lose maybe $1,500. So she's probably got $500. Maybe she gets fined a bit more. Let's say she gets fined $1,800. So she's earned $200 in 4 hours. She could just have a normal job. My ex-drug dealer had 25 cordless drills in her kitchen cupboard. Not one of them had a charger with them. Exactly. I don't know how many times I've seen that. I don't know how many times I've had someone say to me, "Do you want this bike?" No. Of course I fucking don't. I don't know what happens to all the stolen bikes, honestly, because it's like they just get ridden for a little while by the drug dealer himself, and then he just throws them away. He just gives them away. They just get left on a corner.
Another wallet from the Snap Fitness. The next morning, it was Snap Fitness, this time in Milton, where she snatched Vincent's bag around 9:30 a.m. It's believed she also hit gyms in Richland, Cinnamon Park, Salisbury, Indooroopilly and Hamilton. Before, a week later, stealing another gym goer's car.
Indooroopilly? Indooroopilly. Cinnamon. All right, the other ones are kind of normal. Indoroo. That is a really weird name. The dispensary. I'm 12 months clean. Good job, Nicole. Very, very good job. Proud of you. I think we're pretty much the same. Roundabout. Not quite. Maybe not quite. But nearly.
Car from the Jets Fitness on
I'm
the
not
Gold
sure.
Coast.
I never keep track. I'm not one of those people that can even keep track.
Midnight.
But congrats,
A current
Nicole.
affair started investigating Letitia Wilson's gym activities 12 months ago. At the same time, the police were on the case, ultimately arresting Wilson here on the Gold Coast, where she was charged with more than 60 offences.
Holy shit. 60. 60 times. My goodness.
She's been in custody ever since, and this week appeared in the district court where it was revealed at just 22, Wilson has already been sentenced 14 times in court for 195 offences, mostly stealing. And when she went on this crime spree, she was also on parole. Wilson pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 3 years jail, but she's eligible to apply for parole immediately.
I don't understand. Like, how can you get sentenced to 3 years jail and then be eligible for parole without going to jail? How does that work? I don't get it. Talk about habitual. Exactly. Sheesh, indeed, Juicy. Is she stealing gym equipment? It's funny you say that. I have seen people do that at the gym. I've seen people do it. My dad, my suspicious-minded father, always thought that someone was stealing the 10-kilo barbell weights, like just the plates, right? Because it seemed like every week we came in, there were just less and less. They were just hard to find. And one day, I saw a man putting a 10-kilo plate in his bag. It was like a very big bag, but he put it in there and just walked out. So yeah, it happens. And it's because they're super expensive. Remember, they were really expensive when we went to look at weights, right? Yeah, let's look and see. Because they're kind of worth stealing in a way. Except for how hard they are. And I think that the hardest part is the shipping. That seems to be where all the money is. Okay, let's go here. Okay, and we'll find gym equipment. What is it? What is it under? If we just type gym. Okay. Where is just weights? Maybe I just need to type weights. Okay, here we go. So this one, this 20 kilo one is $150. So that's not bad, you know? Every time you go to the gym, just pop one of those in your bag. And those nice rubber coated ones, they're even more expensive. Like even these little tiny ones, that's for one of them. Goodness gracious, expensive. They rather have people on parole. It's more money for them. Is it? Imagine 4 people walk in and just drag out a treadmill. I can't imagine that. I can't imagine that. I think we should do one more current affair. What do you reckon? I'm really enjoying a current affair today. I wish you guys had an American version of a current affair. Yeah, I know. One more. We can do one more. We've got just enough time. Just enough time for one more. Throw it in a flat rate box. No matter the weight, it costs $22. Really? I don't know if we have that here. Do we? If it's like a flat box, does it cost? I don't know. We need to check that out, I think. Yeah. A flat rate box. No matter the weight, it costs $22. No, actually a flat rate. I think he just means it's just that has one rate. That's it. That's all it has. Imagine all the skinny little junkies having no drag, the weights out of the gym. Yeah, I don't think I could have picked up weights back in the day. I think I was still trying though. Okay, let's see. What have we got? Aussie teens' big dreams paused by scoliosis. Nah. Woman sues after tripping in pothole. Okay, now, you know that's going to be good. And it's 5 minutes. It's perfect time. Oh, yes. 13 people in here. Please don't forget to like the live. Okay. Interesting ad. You know this ad? Does it? No, I've never noticed it before. Okay. That's true. Crackheads have super strength as well. Don't forget about crackhead strength.
Flattened by pothole, broken bones and still in a lot of pain.
Oh,
Linda
fuck.
says she almost lost her business after she tripped. So the hairdresser is suing council and her local grocery store.
Yes, good on her. I'm always up for it. Sue the council. Fuck the council. I don't care. Wait, though. That's not really... Unless I'm being deceived, I'm not sure if you can call that a pothole. It could be like kind of weirdly deceptive because of the camera angle, but this kind of just looks like a small dent in the ground. Okay, don't tell me. If I find out that this woman tripped on a little tiny pebble and she nearly died, I don't know if I'm going to be able to contain myself. Maybe it sinks? Oh, you just reminded me of something. When I worked at the golf course, right? Every now and then, this really, really weird occurrence would happen where you would get water in between the grass and the dirt. So it would just become this bubble, this water bubble underneath the grass. And when it happened, it was so funny because all the old guys, for me, because I kind of lived there, I knew it. I could see straight away because I knew the land so well. I was like, this is weird. This hill has just appeared out of nowhere. But the old guys that would come and play golf would just walk on it and it's like a waterbed. So they would all just kind of fall over and they wouldn't hurt themselves because it was just like a little, it was like a jumping castle, but less bouncy. I don't know what it's called though. What? Yeah, but you wouldn't notice until you stood on it. Have you seen that happen? Water hill. Wait, water. Yeah, look, here's one that looks just like a little booby. Where is it? Here. Okay, that's a little one. The ones I'm talking about were enormous. But I believe what happens is the grass gets cut over and over again, and slowly over time, the roots grow thicker and thicker together. And so a lot of the times on golf courses, you have to do something called aerating or coring, which is when you stab holes, and with coring, you actually take out a piece of earth so that the roots can kind of be a little bit more loose and free. And I think that some of that is to stop this from happening. And the other reason you do it is because sometimes the roots go so tightly together that water actually can't penetrate into the ground and the grass just dies. So anyway, that's my water hill story.
It's really a nasty hole.
I'm not seeing it.
That thing, and it's taken them 3 years, and they've only just filled it in now.
It's the...
Oh, come on. No, that's not a pothole. I know, yeah. Like, I'm still kind of good on her for getting some money out of the council. Like, I hope she got some money, because it looks like... Well, let's find out her injuries now. But I don't know, I wouldn't call that a pothole. It's just like a piece of cracked concrete. It doesn't even look like it wasn't smooth, honestly.
The pothole that brought grandmother Linda Evans undone.
I was bawling my eyes out. I was just so upset. I just couldn't believe it had happened.
It was just before Christmas in 2020 when Linda Evans decides she needs a loaf of bread. So she jumps in her car and heads down to what was then her local grocery store. But Linda never made it inside.
It's so dramatic. She never even made it inside. Oh my God. Glenda never made it inside. She was killed by a pothole. We've had some random sinkholes opening up on the roads near me lately. Right, you guys have reason to complain, okay? Because let's look at a sinkhole in comparison to what wait, where are you? In LA? Let's look at a real sinkhole, okay? Let's imagine that Glenda fell in one of these. Yeah. And it's kind of cool. Like, I want to know where it goes, you know? Linda was never heard from again. Exactly. Florida. Okay, let's see. Florida ones. Florida sinkholes. Oh, goddamn. Look at that. Linda would be really struggling here. Fucking hell. You reckon she just accidentally tripped in one of these? Oh, wow. That is terrifying. Holy shit. Sinkholes are just a whole rabbit hole on their own, aren't they? Like, there's something we could just look at for hours. Fuck me. Whoa, that is just like a bomb has hit. And why does it happen? Wait, let's read it. Let's read, why do sinkholes happen? Sinkholes happen when the ground below the land surface cannot support the land surface, according to okay, that's weird. According to the US Geological Survey, sinkholes are common where the rock below the land surface is limestone, carbonate rock, salt beds, or rocks that can naturally be dissolved by groundwater circulating through them. Sediments spill into a cavity, and as spalling continues, there's a bunch of words, I don't know what the fuck that means. So let's just look at a picture instead. Okay, it's a really small picture. Eroded. Okay. It's when the bedrock collapses, basically, I think in the short terms. I heard a story about a guy just laying in his room and his bedroom turned into a giant sinkhole really far down. Is he alive? I love that video. Okay, then what? Talking about what GMA lets him do. Wait, there's a video of the sinkhole? Well, hang on. Let's let's compare to Linda's fucking disaster, okay?
Instead, she says she tripped and fell in a massive pothole on the roadway in front of the shop and was taken away in an ambulance.
How can this guy say that with a straight face? How can he say that it's a massive pothole? It's literally nothing.
Rushed over, and I think I was dazed, and they were saying I couldn't breathe.
I was fucking dazed. I could barely breathe. God damn.
Because I'd winded myself so badly, I couldn't move my arm. Like it was just, you know, I had a break in a bone in my elbow, my wrist, and my thumb. And so they had to call the ambulance for me.
I was just devastated for Linda. This happened through no fault of her own, and she has had significant impact on her employment as a hairdresser.
Solicitor Rebecca...
What? Now she can't work? What? No, he died. Oh, fuck. God damn. Basically buried by his things. That doesn't sound like a nice way to go. You know, like, you're in your room. I'm imagining when I was a kid as well. Smelly socks piling down on me. That wouldn't be a nice way to die.
Thomas from Shine Lawyers says there is security camera vision which shows how severe Linda's accident was and the impact it had on her.
And as a hairdresser...
How come this shop doesn't have cameras out the front as well? Because I think we should really judge the fall for ourselves.
Of course, you're using both arms throughout the day above her head, and she's restricted and will be forevermore.
Linda says she couldn't work for 3 months, and when she did return to her salon in the tiny town of Cooroy on Queensland's Sunshine Coast, she had to learn how to cut hair differently.
I end up having to wear a brace around my wrist and my elbow because it just aches, and some days I'm just nearly in tears.
Like that we get a zoom in close up and her pointing to the wrist and elbow, and you know the cameraman said to her, "Can you point to your wrist for me?" Okay. Now point to your elbow. Okay, perfect.
Because it just aches, and some days I'm just nearly in tears.
Yeah, so you're still suffering.
Still suffering from it, yeah.
So she has suffered a loss of income straight away. And then into the future, because she has ongoing issues with her left arm and right shoulder, she can no longer do...
Is it? Yeah. Wait, why do we know Shine?
Because we see them also when we go around. Not here.
In Geelong?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Some of those problems maybe help with weight loss. Shh. Got stuck. That's not a very popular opinion. Shh. I thought I was waiting for it to be a sheesh, and like my brain was trying to catch up, and then it just wasn't. Yeah, I was lagging big time. Have you seen when there's a sinkhole in the water and it just looks like everything is swallowed up, trees and everything? Well, listen. We're going to have to look at that now. Sinkhole in the water. I know we're cutting it fine. It's okay. We're okay. Whoa, it looks like a butthole. Whoa, that's not real, is it? That's a beautiful picture. That's really cool. That's just a fountain. What? These are real? It's like an artistic butthole. Like very beautiful. All right, well, there you go. That's a sinkhole in the water. It looks really cool. Conchos Lake. Interesting. All right. Wow. I didn't even know that could happen. I thought it was to do with houses being built and things like that. I didn't realize. Wow, that was so scary. Look, that one just goes to nowhere. Artistic butthole. Never thought I'd hear those words together. Welcome to Staffy K TV.
The hours that she did or service the clients that she used to.
Linda says she almost lost her business, which is why she decided to sue for damages, seeking almost $230,000 from the Gympie Council and the owner of the grocery store.
There is a camera straight on the fucking sinkhole. There's a camera on the sinkhole here, and there's one directly above the sinkhole, but it's pointing in the opposite direction. But this camera looks dead straight at that sinkhole, and I really hope that that wasn't installed afterwards. They need to plaster that footage everywhere. The one I saw was way scarier. There's so many.
So as you understand it, the council owns the land where the pothole was.
Well, apparently it is the council. But to me, whether it's the council's land or not, why wasn't the Friendly Grocer?
It doesn't matter how many times you film it. It still looks like nothing at all. There's nothing there. Arista's hurting because she's feeding her face too much. Sorry, yeah, you need to apologize.
The Friendly Grocer hassling them to fix it, because when you have a look at the hole, it didn't happen overnight.
The owner of the grocery store
it didn't happen. Actually, it didn't happen overnight. It didn't happen at all. There was no hole. I know. I was thinking that too. I was thinking this one up here looks as bad as this one used to be. Look at all of this. This part here, like this, yeah, I know. All of this looks trippable, you know. Like if you have to fix that minor indentation in the ground, then surely the whole world needs to be safe for Linda to walk around. It looks. I don't understand. She just doesn't know how to walk.
Respond to our request for a copy of the CCTV. But
Yes.
Linda also claims the store had blocked the footpath that day, so she had to walk around through the pothole to get in.
Oh
That's why we're
my
pursuing
fucking
both
god.
the grocery store and the council.
Okay, now I'm not a fan of her anymore. Sue the council all you want. Sue the grocery store. No way. They're just little, you know, they don't make that much money. Right. But she's saying it has to do with the grocery store because they blocked off the footpath that day for some reason. I don't know why. So she was forced to walk through the pothole. So she's suing the council and the grocery store. Leave the grocery store alone, Linda. Okay? Go after the council. Fine. That's okay.
Because as we see it, they both have a duty of care to Linda.
A council spokesperson
But fuck me, where does it end, Shine Lawyers? Where does it end?
said, "We will decline to comment at this juncture." And the owner of the grocery store told us in an email they will not be making any comment. But that hasn't stopped the keyboard warriors who've attacked Linda on social media.
People on Facebook were saying,
Oh, fuck,
lift
Facebook.
your feet and open your eyes, and like a couple of them on the Facebook have said, oh, what's wrong with you? I've tripped there before too, and I didn't go and sue anyone, but did you break a bone?
No one has said that. No one said I tripped there before as well. No one's ever tripped there before because there was nothing there, Linda.
Were you incapacitated?
It's not fair, no, and many people suffer an injury in similar circumstances.
Hey, Mario, welcome. Staff Meister, that's me.
It may not be
Hey,
as
that's me.
profound as Linda's injury, and it may not have the impact on their employment as it
Oh,
has on Linda's.
fuck.
And what
She's
really
hamming it up. You know the expression hamming it up? That is what she's doing. She's making it seem worse than it really is. Look when she puts her little brace on, how upset she
Injury,
gets.
and it may not have the impact on their employment as it has.
Like a cat, like meow. What's
It
ready?
may not be as profound
What's her
as Linda's
face?
injury, and it
Wait,
may
we'll
not
pause it. Ready? You can see it coming. She started making the face.
have the
Oh shit! Okay. Wait. I'll move it over. Don't worry, I got it. Don't worry, I got this. Oh fuck! What did I move? Oh damn. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. I've transitioned. Okay, there. Okay, watch it. This cat meow. She's meowing like a cat right now. Okay, ready? Watch this.
in similar circumstances. It may not be as profound as Linda's injury, and it may not have the impact on their employment as it has on Linda's.
Come on, Linda. That didn't hurt. Just stop it, okay? We can't all be like this. Some people...
As it has on Linda's.
And what really...
Some people are starving in the world, you know?
Angers Linda.
It's a fair argument, no? Yeah, I know you did. I know you needed to see it. Yes, we're doing very, very well, Mario. Very happy indeed.
Is that the council only recently
having a fabulous
filled
time
in the pothole?
So it's taken them, what, over 2 years to actually do something.
Can you believe
Fuck,
that?
2 years.
I can't believe it.
Especially since you had...
What sort of a question is that? What sort of a question is it? Yes, I see her phone case. Okay. Now look. This is why that is so funny to Mrs. Staffy, okay? Because I might be old, all right? I may yawn like a cat, and I also do have the same old man phone case. She ain't missing any meals. There's a lot of fat jokes coming through the chat right now. 600-pound cat. Goodness gracious me. Well, I didn't say it. What sort of a question ever? If you ever say to someone, can you believe that? And actually wait for them to reply, I'm sorry, but you're a fool. Because what are they going to say? They're either going to say yes or no. And what are you going to get from it? Nothing. So don't say it then. It's not worth it.
For 2 years to actually do something.
Can you believe that?
I can't believe it.
Oh, amazing. I got a lot from that. Thanks. I'm amazed that you can't believe what? What? I know now we're filming her phone that's been recording this pothole that doesn't exist. That's great to hear, brother. Keeping those kangaroos in check. I'm trying my best, mate, but honestly, they have been fucking our Starling until it's cross-eyed.
So you had an injury there?
Exactly. Yeah, and I mean, it wasn't a little injury. I just didn't trip. I actually got hurt. And so, yeah, I think
exactly.
I just can't believe it.
Exactly, Gabrielle. I'm in New Haven where all the sidewalks look like that. I think that a few of us in Australia we're a little bit unappreciative of what we have, you know? There's real problems in the world. There's real sidewalks that are completely fucked, but not this one.
Both the council and the store owner has yet to lodge a defence to Linda's claim or offer to settle the matter.
I've got the most perfect defence. Come to me. I know the best defence ever. There wasn't a pothole. Linda made it up.
We always hope common sense will prevail.
We
but
do.
If we have to take it to court to get Linda's compensation that she deserves, then we absolutely will.
Even the way she talks.
If there wasn't a hole there.
You are doing it and there's not a hole there. Listen, that is her brain. That is a little bit of her guilt coming through in that sentence. She said, I wouldn't be doing this if there wasn't a hole there. Why would you say that? I used to have a cat that meowed just like her. I tried to meow, but no sound would come out. My dog, every morning my dog would wake up and go, meow. Always the same sound. I want to see footage because I'm guessing she tripped and rolled and I need to see that. Yeah. That's why I want to see it too. I know it's mean. I want to. They would have showed it already. No, they said they won't give it. The grocery store said they wouldn't give it. Yeah, they will eventually if they follow up with the story because the grocery store is going to have a defense. And I'm guessing that's why they're holding on to the video. So they'll use it. And then when they use it, they're going to have to give it to them as well if they're using it as a defense. So then we'll get to see it. All right, we're going to follow Linda.
Have fallen. I wouldn't have had to have done this. I wouldn't have to gone through the stress of this if they had just fixed the thing.
Gabrielle. Shame on you. Maybe she made the hole bigger with her fall and they should sue her. I would love that as a defense. Actually, there wasn't a hole there until she fell. Her face caused all those cracks in the road. Fucking hell, the chat is savage. All right. Listen, you lot, thank you so much for today. I've had a blast, as always, but maybe even more so, right? I don't know why. It's been brilliant. Thank you, guys. More a current affair. I think we're going to have to make this a regular part of the show. And don't forget, we'll be gaming on here soon together, okay? We're going to do that. All right. Thank you. Bye, Nicole. I see the waving. Bye, everybody. Bye, Noodle. Gabrielle. I shouldn't have started naming because now Michael, Mario. Who else is here? Hollywood. Nicole, Juice Lee. Did I say Noodle? Marissa. All right. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. I love all you guys. I don't have a... make sure to like the live. Yes, like the live. Tell all your friends to subscribe so we can hurry up and get famous quicker than this. No, really appreciate you guys for being here. It's been really, really good fun. All right. Bye.